This is a cool little setup. Instead of doing complicated Arduino stuff, you could get much better control with a stereo. I have a couple little amplifiers on order, so I don't have to use a big giant receiver. But look, so you could play with your signal generator and tune run your coils. Just make sure your coils are in between 4 to 8 ohm, whatever your receiver supports, and you could get, voltage out of it and driving amperage, real amperage out of it, because this thing will put out a lot of amperage. And then you could, now as you see here, I'm all positive bias here. This is all positive bias because I'm using triangle waves, which flip now the reason it's all positive bias is because I have it hooked up through bridge rectifiers, the output. So going out is bridge rectifiers, where it makes it all positive bias, almost like a sine wave, but a triangle wave. I'll put it on sine. Now I have a positive base sine, but as you see, the bottom kind of V's out and the top is round. It's not equal because the sine wave isn't exactly a half circle. It's kind of like more sharp in the middle. So it makes that V when you rectify it. Now if I take the rectifier out, of course you get the regular sine wave on your screen, but I'm playing around with the positive bias stuff at the moment. But anyway, if you want positive bias without using rectifiers, you would need a Class A amplifier, but those are expensive and run hot and are very wasteful. So you can just rectify it and use certain waves and put it all in a positive bias. But yeah, it's definitely a good little. Now what I noticed though, I don't know if it happens on all of them, if I change the frequency, let's go to the higher I go, if I go to 1 kilohertz, now as you see I'm off the zero line. It's up a little more in positive because of the slight capacitance that the diodes have. It's holding a little direct current. Now that might go away if I put a load, I'm not sure. But anyway, somewhere about 100 hertz it touches the bottom. And if you're going to drive, transformers, you probably don't want over 100 hertz anyway, because most transformers are designed for 100 hertz. But anyway, yeah, the amplifier is a cool little way, and you can amplify a signal generator with pretty much any hertz that it could support. This thing can support. So again, I have a couple little like Bluetooth units that'll be able to plug in to the signal generator on order, and we'll check it out from there.